Welcome everyone to this week's Global Bells. Today is the 3rd of July, Friday, 2020. The topic for this week's balance is the disillusion of order, which is it's a multifaceted topic. And you should take it in and see what it means to you personally, how you feel disillusioned with order, perhaps. Something along those lines, I believe. And the card that represents those that need the help today is the Lovers, which, the Lovers as a card, there is an aspect of naivety to the Lovers, also an aspect of being entangled in something, as you can see, both the humans and the cats below there. So there could be an aspect of being entangled in order. So I think the best thing to do is to view it not as a love of another human being, but your relationship with order. So here is today's pattern. It's the Tree of Life pattern for doubt. You can see the card for the Lovers at the bottom here with all the blockages in the pattern. So the pattern has already started. And just connect to your doubt, connected to your relationship with order, whatever that is. Right. So the blockages today, and there are 3 blockages connected to this disillusion of order, whatever that means to you. The first one is disappointed, which I think makes a fair amount of sense. Thus the disillusion is there as a topic. So just take a moment and connect to your disappointment in whatever your relationship with order is. Feel it. The next blockage word that came up was obstinate, which suggests something about being rigid in some regard to a belief structure, letting go of something. And that may not necessarily be you, but could be connected to the enforcers of order, whoever they are. Obstinate, so being stubborn in some regard. Feel that. And the last blockage word is the word bewildered, which talks about being confused, disorientated, overwhelmed. All those feelings could be there. And just feel it. And put them all together: disappointed, obstinate, bewildered. Together, they're going to form a very specific story for you. Feel it. And feel where that story is sitting inside your body. So, the questions during balancing that came up were, well, the first one's quite fun. The first question that came up is connection to the Deva of Butterflies. So, A Deva is an overlighting being that represents, in some cases, a group of animals, which in this case is butterflies. So a being that represents all the butterflies, an energetic being, an ethereal being. See that being now in your mind's eye, the Deva of Butterflies. And ask the Deva's opinion on order, on your disillusionment. Whatever comes up for you, connect to that Deva now and let that Deva guide you and see what comes through. So take your time with that. Really connect. The Deva of Butterflies. So the second question that came through is a need to create protection. I would imagine it's something that's came from your conversation with the Deva of Butterflies. Or it could be something that came through as you connected to those three blockages: disappointment, obstinate, and bewildered. Whatever that protection is, make a choice about it and do it now. And there's a follow-up question connected to that create protection, and it's get physical. In some regard, there's a need to physically create your protection. So I suppose if it is something you've invited into your auric field, or some sort of protection around your heart, or whatever it is, use your hands now to shape it. Put those walls up. Perhaps even offer it a sound. That protection. Do it now. Perhaps it's creating a cocoon, just like the butterflies. Do it now. Shape that cocoon. Shape that shield with your hands around your body. Protect those vulnerable aspects of yourself. Once that is done, the last question that came up is emotional release. So in your safe place that you've created, now acknowledge to yourself what is holding you back. What emotion do you need to release? And vocalize whatever that emotion is. If it is fear, say, I release fear. If it is anger, I release anger. And say it a few times, whatever it is, I release whatever. So you're consciously directing whatever that release is. Just let it go. Express it. Allow yourself to become lighter. Let it go. And that's it for the balance for today. Slowly return to your body. Get a sense of your well-being. Get a sense of your being, of your own presence. And the homework that has come through for everyone who is affected by this entanglement with order is breathing exercises. Breathing exercises. And it seems to be about giving yourself time to breathe deeply into your body, breathing all the way down to your feet, slowly, gently, inviting that oxygen in. Oxygenate as much of your body as you can. And be patient with yourself. Just keep breathing. And that seems to be it. So much love. Have a fantastic day. And I will see you next week.